Hi, Dave here from RC Pilots. This video is about what's the best first helicopter to start flying with. There's loads of videos out there how well helicopters can fly. That's what this is about. This is about if you're looking to buy your first helicopter, one that's going to grow with you and have some ability to move on to acrobatic stunts and so on, what's the best one to go with. There's a lot of reviews about the excellent K110, the 100, and bigger models, the Eachine 130, 160, 180, the OMP Hobby M1, and even this large Untitled V950. I'll cut to the chase, bang for buck, it has to be the K110 for a number of reasons. This is far superior by yards, immensely capable, brilliant to even start with. It can be as gentle as that, but when things go wrong, they go wrong very fast. And with a model like this, it's expensive to repair parts and it's dangerous as well. This is a bit smaller, it's very, very light, very forgiving. It is not indestructible, but it takes some bangs. This has been through many, many, many crashes. Even the boom snapped, it's been glued back on, wires come out, the teeth are chewed. It's still going. It will break, it will absolutely eventually fall to pieces, but there's a lot in it before it gets to that point. In fact, this is my second one. The reason why I think this is the best package, this is a lovely big helicopter. The picture is lovely. I bought this thinking it would be nice and big and easy to spot in the sky, and yet capable of acrobatic functions and head stabilization. It does. But this is the state of this helicopter now after about 3 or 4 flights. Each time I had a bad landing and the shaft bent and had to be re-straightened. Parts have broken every which way. Its servo's gone. Basically it's just not robust. And because of its mass, when it falls, things get damaged a lot more easily. This is so light when it falls, very little gets damaged. Also, this is possibly the cheapest. There's a smaller version, the K100. It's got a weaker motor. This one's got a brushless main motor, brushed at the back. Very, very capable of inverted flight, capable of loops. You've seen the videos, so you know what they're up to. But this is the one to make mistakes in, because while you're learning, you'll make loads of mistakes. I've made unmerciful amounts of mistakes, and you can't afford to do it on this. You can't afford to do it on a bigger, expensive helicopter when things go wrong. It's on the likes of a $70 heli that you'll afford it, because when you got to replace parts, they're cheap as chips. So why would you buy this K100 as your first helicopter? In summary, it's cheap. It's the cheapest, just with the cheapest heli going. Number 2, it's fairly easy to fly. Number 3, it's very easy to progress with. Next, it's lightweight, so it's not inclined to take bad damage that easily. It will get damaged, but the great thing is, another plus, parts are very cheap, and it can even tolerate repairs and keep going. The teeth have been chewed through on this. Okay, it can't idle up anymore. You don't go directly to idle up, but it flies still very, very well. You just flick it to idle up once you got your revs going. I could place the teeth, then off you go again. That's the one. This is not an option. It can fly. It gets damaged way too easy. The OLP and other ones, brilliant, brilliant helicopters, but far more expensive to replace when things go wrong. Also a lot faster, and things will go wrong a lot faster. So it brings us back. XK, I think, is a fantastic compromise. There's brilliant videos out there that show how it performs. This is just a quick teaser from a novice's point of view. If you're just getting into flying, what's the best one to get? What's the best affordable all-around package? It's very small. Don't be mistaken in thinking you can buy a really small heli like this and fly it in your back garden. You won't. You still need very, very big spaces, because things happen fast. As I say, it will fly away. So ultimately, once you do get better, I'm sure you can fly in smaller spaces, but a very, very important tip is Give yourself loads of space when learning to fly. Actually, if you're interested in other tips for starting out, check out my other video there that talks about top 10 tips when learning to fly helicopters. So I hope you found this interesting. All the best.